Disclaimer, guys, this is not financial advice. What is up, all you beautiful heroes out there? Yeah, look at this. I haven't done an update on on Hero or Everdome ever, but I haven't done an update on Hero for a long time, and that's because I've just been sitting back watching what's going on. There's been a lot of toxicity in the Hero community, and just a lot of people down on Rob, but I get it, but I don't get it. I mean, the man's got to work. The man's got to work, and he's a busy guy. This is not something small that he's trying to produce. This is something very large scale. It's not something that's going to be done overnight. It's not something that's going to be done in a month. I mean, this is something that's long term. These long term holds. That is why I hold Hero. I still hold Hero, and I will always hold Hero until I see that it's made it. It's made it to the top, and I see this thing going very high. So that's not financial advice, but I think that's not financial advice, but seriously, and I see this thing being something very, very large, and it's already large, but it's going to be bigger. And Everdome is going to be something that's going to be futuristic. It's going to be the future of the metaverse, and we just need to hold, man. That's my opinion. That's not financial advice. I just say this is what I'm doing. I'm holding on to this stuff. I sold a little bit to kind of to make a little bit of profit, but the rest I'm holding now. I'm done, man. I'm holding the rest, especially considering Rob here is that staking is coming in about it should be coming in about a week. If everything goes according to plan, the staking will be here in about a week, and he said it's going to be let's see what he says.
What is up, Ever?
Yeah, here it is. I had to watch the video again, and he said six-figure. Some of the early Dome holders who are staking in their platform has six-figure APIs. And that's crazy.
APRs. I don't know if you guys have farmed. If people who will stake their Dome will have six-figure APRs. I don't know if you guys have farmed before, but those
six-figure APRs is going to be a crazy, man. How is he going to get that done without? Let's see.
Figures obviously go down the more people stake, but we're going to have the craziest staking mechanics to make it easy for you to become a long-term hodler while getting those crazy returns. And we plan to, almost 25% of the total supply is dedicated to staking and other kind of rewards. So we're going to...
So they're going to dedicate 25% of the supply of the tokens to staking alone. So that's how they're going to be able to have enough tokens to be able to give the crazy high APRs for the early stakers. So I guess the more people start staking, the lower it's going to go, because that's how it always goes. Because you only have so many supply to go around. You can't throw out more than is actually there, because then it would be like an AMC stock where you're just creating stocks out of thin air. But yeah, you can't be doing that, because then you just run into a hell of a lot of troubles. And the other thing he was talking about they're going to be building this metaverse on the Unreal 5 engine, which is really hasn't been really done in the blockchain sphere. So it's like a first for having that sort of an ecosystem built on here. And they have an all-star team. They got people from Netflix. They got people from The Witcher. They got people from the CD Projekt Red. I mean, they got everybody. They got tons of people that are just know what the hell they're doing. And it's an all-star team. And just for me, this is exciting. He said there's something big coming up on the 19th. We got to wait to see, something to do with alpha and something to do with NFTs. But yeah, he's got me excited. He's got me wanting more. And I just can't wait to see what's going to come up. I can't wait to see what's coming. And for me, I'm a long-term investor. I have never really been into the whole pump and dump thing, because I never know how to time the market. I never know how to get in and get out at the right time. I've done it a couple times, but that was probably just luck. And just, I've been lucky sometimes, and I've been unlucky sometimes. Been just getting out at the wrong time, get out at the bottom, and then it starts to come up like I've gotten it right and I've gotten it wrong. And I think that's probably the same experience for everybody out there. But Rob, I've always been a believer in Rob. I've always been a believer in the Wolf Digital Studio. Always been a believer in Hero. So for me, holding is not that hard. For the day traders and the swing traders, it's a little tougher because, I mean, it's hard to time these markets. You don't know what's going on. I mean, for the ones that got out at 25 cents and they got in, let's say, like 12 cents even, or even 15 cents, and they got out at 25, they made some mad profits. But the ones that got in at 25 and then they held, it's a tough journey for you, and I feel your pain. But I don't think this is the end of Hero. So I really don't think this is the end for Hero. I think Hero's got a lot of things coming, a lot of things going for them, and it's a synergy between Hero, between Metahero and Everdome. It's a bit of a synergy. So for people to say that Hero is done, to me it just seems a really ridiculous thing to say, because I mean, how can they be done? I mean, they're working together. You need the Hero technology to implement the stuff inside the Everdome, so they both work together. They work in tandem. I don't get how you could say one's dead without the other, because I think they both work together, and you kind of need one. You can't have one without the other, because you need the scans to go inside the Everdome. And what they're trying to build here is an ultra realistic world that you can go and put on a headset, like a VR headset, and you can go and travel this world, but it's going to be ultra realistic. It's almost going to be like real life. It's close to real life as you can get. And with the Unreal Engine 5, that makes that possible. And yeah, so these are just my thoughts. I mean, you may have your own thoughts. If you have your own thoughts, I'd love for you to leave those thoughts down below, and let's get this conversation going. But yeah, that's it for me. Here's the video. I'll drop this video in the links down below. And yeah, so if you haven't seen this, then just click the link below. It's going to be there and you can check it out. But you know, we all know that Rob is a hype man, and he likes to hype things up. He is the showman, and he is he's the marketer, which is why he goes on and says, like, basically he doesn't go on hype, doesn't go on marketing. He builds a team because he's the hype man. He doesn't need a marketer. He doesn't need a hype man because he is the guy. So he doesn't need that. So what he does is he builds an all-star team. He finds the best people he can find to build the project that he needs. And that said, that's all for me. But as always do your own research. When you like a project, ape into the projects you like and just hold them. Because that's what I do. If I find a project I like, I believe in, I just put my money in and I let it sit there. So with that said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side.